Welcome to Greece, a land like no other, filled with breathtaking landscapes, blue zones, mythology, and some of the best food in the world. Greece is without a doubt our top 3 favorite places ever, and in this video, we're giving you our own itinerary that you can use next time you're there. And one more thing, we're skipping out on major tourist traps like Santorini and Mykonos, and we're showing you the lesser known, less expensive, and better places you'll be visiting. This is Greece. Just about everyone is flying into Athens as this is a major airport here and usually the cheapest place you can fly into Greece. From here, you can either take a bus into town or an Uber, which will cost you about $40 to $50 since it's about a 40-minute drive. Getting around is super easy, especially in Athens. We wouldn't rent a car here because it's not really needed because you can just walk to most places and get an Uber.
We'd recommend spending 2 to 3 days in Athens max. You may want to stay more if you're a history lover, but 2 full days here felt plenty for us. You'll want to walk throughout the city, visit the Acropolis, the museum, Parthenon, and so much more. Most of the places you'll want to visit come at a cost, so be sure to budget properly when coming.
We stayed in this beautiful Airbnb that had an amazing view of the Acropolis lit up at night. This Airbnb ran us about $115 a night and was walking distance to most of the places that we wanted to go to. That includes this amazing Hito shop on the main street where you can get a Hito for $2 each. Safe to assume that I went a bit overboard on these. Athens was one of the most touristy places we have ever been to, and it can be clearly seen with the line to get into the Acropolis, and when you're inside near the Parthenon, it was extremely busy.
Once you leave Athens, then it's time to rent a car, and this part really matters. If you plan on visiting islands like us, you'll need to bring your own car there to take full advantage of all the things to do. So you'll have to ferry your car to the islands, and only one rental car company there allows that, and it's 6. They allowed us to take the car to other islands and use it with no extra fee. We rented the car from 6 for 9 days, and the total was $330.
The journey continues to the wonderful town of Meteora. You're going to be waking up pretty early as getting here requires driving 4 hours from Athens. Meteora is a stunning rock formation known for its monasteries perched on top of these towering cliffs. These monasteries were built from the 14th to the 16th centuries. The rocks that it's built on, however, are millions of years old. The monasteries are so high because back then, this place was filled with water. If you want to enter any of these monasteries, you will need to be wearing a skirt even if you're wearing pants. It also works if you wrap your jacket around your waist. Entry is about $6 per person, and if you decide to come, you'll be spoiled with views as beautiful as this. This can be done in a day trip like we did, and you won't need any more time than that really. The next stop is Lefkada. Another 3.5-hour drive away from Meteora is the paradise you likely have never heard of. Lefkada, without a doubt, has to be one of the most underrated places in all of Greece. It translates to Island of White and is often referred to as White Island due to its white cliffs and beaches. We never really heard of anyone coming here. And with views like this for a sunrise and beaches as beautiful as this, you'll never want to leave the island. We paid $170 a night for this Airbnb, and look how beautiful it is. You can have 6 people sleep here and the cost becomes super affordable. Like everything, we have it all linked in the description below, including individual videos for each of these places we mentioned. Even though this is technically an island, there is a main bridge that you have to cross over to get into the island. Some of the beaches here are seriously unbelievable, like Porto Katsiki. This is still our favorite beach we have ever been to. They even sell gyros that you can enjoy while tanning and enjoying the crystal clear water. This beach is a must visit. After relaxing and enjoying your day at the beach, stay for the sunset and you won't regret it as the sky explodes into different shades of orange and red. For the next morning, you'll head down to the beach where you can find a strip of cafes and restaurants. You'll eat here before going on a boat adventure. This is, without a doubt, the best thing to do here. You don't need a boater's license, and if you've never driven one before, they will teach you on arrival, like in the water. We book all our boat rentals through Click and Boat. This is like the Airbnb for boats. The cost for this was about $97, including fuel, for the entire day. You will be cruising all through the Ionian Sea and stopping in caves like these and enjoying the beautiful weather. Three to 4 days here is the perfect amount of time where you can enjoy a boat day rental and the other days to explore the beaches and stop by some smaller towns along the way. As the sun rises this morning in Lefkada, enjoy the sunrise because you're about to drive over to the next island of Kefalonia. So, there is a ferry in Vasiliki that can take you directly to Kefalonia's port of Fiskardo. This is the most efficient way of getting there, and the cost to ferry your car there is about $35. Kefalonia is the largest Ionian island and is home to some of the most beautiful landscapes, vibrant cultures, and the best Mediterranean food we've ever had. A place where you dream about weeks after going back home. A true paradise. We booked our Airbnb in the southern coastal town of Lordata. Here we found this beautiful beach Airbnb for $200 a night, split between the 4 of us. The Airbnb was situated perfectly for the things we planned on doing. You'll likely get here in the afternoon and will be hungry like we were. This is when you're going to go next door to our favorite restaurant called Lorraine's Magic Hill. Lorraine came to Greece after meeting a Greek man in Montana, and they shortly fell in love after and returned back to Greece. They would then open their own restaurant here in Kefalonia where she would grow all her vegetables and fruits in the garden out front. The food we had here was the most fresh and tasteful we had during our time in Greece. After dinner, you'll get some sleep as tomorrow, we're waking up for the sunrise. Good morning from Kefalonia, and today is an early start because you're going to a sunrise hike at Mount Ainos. Depending on where you're staying, you'll want to arrive about 45 minutes before sunrise so you can truly enjoy the beauty. There are some side streets where you can park your car and walk to the perfect spot. Mount Ainos is the highest peak in all of Kefalonia, so you'll enjoy panoramic views of this entire island, and then before you know it, you'll witness one of the most beautiful sunrises of all. After the sunrise, we went to an even higher location where you'll find this book of previous travelers who visited the peak. Make sure to pen your memory into the book forever, and then you'll be on your way. Afterwards, you'll want to come to Drogorati Cave, where 300 years ago was discovered due to an earthquake and created this wonderful location. The acoustics in here are so good that sometimes there's concerts. Once you come in, try it out for yourself. The cost of entry here is $10 per person, but it also includes entrance into the next place you'll visit, and that's Melisani Cave. You've likely seen in a video of this gorgeous cave on TikTok or somewhere else, but it truly is better than what you can even imagine. The crystal clear lake is filled with different hues of blue that make you wonder if they put coloring in there themselves. It's only a short 15-minute drive away, but it's one of the top things to do on the island. A man will take you there on his boat and take you all around the cave and see all of its beauty. There is no swimming here, as tempting as it may be. The water is also freezing cold. After you've visited both caves, it's time to drive up north to Fiskardo. Fiskardo is a small fisherman's village, but filled with beautiful streets, yachts, and wonderful food. Stop by one of the restaurants here and enjoy the food with a view of the marina. Then, to finish off your day, drive back to the Airbnb and enjoy the sunset as you sit by the pool and relax from your super busy day. For your third day here, once again, you're going to be renting a boat and exploring this island the way it was meant to be, by sea. We headed down to the Port Sami and had some breakfast before meeting up with a guy who'd be letting us rent his boat for the day. He gave us a quick rundown and then we were off. When on the boat, there are some beautiful beaches you can anchor at and enjoy as you'll likely have it for yourselves. You can go all along the coast, hit the beautiful island of Ithaca, and explore some more caves along the way. You'll be on this boat all day, so be sure to bring some snacks and drinks. After being out on sea all day, you'll You'll head back to the port and return the boat before going back to the Airbnb and packing up, as this is your last night. In total, we stayed 3 days, but it can easily be 5 to 6 days if you want to take things slower, relax, and enjoy some of the other things that are here that we didn't have time to. Greece is a place you dream about and remember forever. From the sun-kissed beaches to the charming villages steeped in history, Greece holds a beauty that words and videos really can't quite capture. We hope this travel guide inspires you for your next trip and provides a fresh perspective for your Greek adventure. If you found this video helpful, guys, don't forget to show your love by liking this video and subscribing for more inspiring travel guides. We'll see you in the next one.